Hey, what's going on, guys? Tom Lloyd here. I just wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about rods and reels. And, this isn't necessarily a Daiwa plug by any means. I love my Daiwa rods and reels. But this is just kind of a all-around tip, I guess, and something that I've learned over the years, kind of messing with other rods, trying to figure out what I liked. You need to go through that process no matter what the case is, no matter what rod and reels you think you want to use. You need to use several different rods and reels and see what's going to fit best for you, whether it's the size of your hands, just the techniques and styles you fish. But one thing that I've really found that's really crucial is having the same setups. So what I mean by that is, you can see here I have all of these same exact Daiwa Tatula Elites, and on top of that I have all the same reels. So these Tatula SVs. And the reason why I think that's important is because you want to control the controllables and control those variables while you're out on the water. And these are just a few of the ones that I have here in the boat. But just want to kind of walk through the reason why I do this. And the biggest reason is not only for just consistency, and I like the way that they all look, but whether I'm going from a 7.3 pitching rod or a bladed jig rod, or the shaky head rod here, all of these Tatula Elites are technique specific, and they actually say right on them what they are. And I don't know if you can see that or not, but that says big topwater swim bait bladed jig, and it's a 7.4 series. And a lot of these are designed by the pros that they have techniques that they really like. So in this case, this was the Randy Hall edition. Some of these other ones were, Ish Monroe, things like that. But in any event, I think it's really important. So you have that same consistency and feel when you're picking up one rod to the other. Obviously, there are different actions, there are different weights, things like that. But what I'm talking about is the reel seat here is the exact same. The reel, how far it sits off the rod, is the exact same. And it just feels more comfortable. So when I go from technique to technique and I'm junk fishing out there or something like that, really, really important to me that all of these rods and reels are the same. And it just makes me feel better about confidence. And in this game, confidence is a huge, huge piece of this game. And I really think no matter what brand or rods and reels that you guys like, make sure you get the same series. And just, if you can't afford that right now, just start building up. And buy one, buy two at a time that you can, and just continue to do with the same series. And a lot of guys might have a different opinion on that. They may say, well, get the best brand rod for each individual technique. I think personally, and this may not go for every brand, but I think personally these Tatulas, these Elite Series ones, are really, really awesome for each one of the design techniques that they have. So this particular one is a 7.6 flipping. It's Ish Monroe edition. It's one of the lightest flipping rods that I've ever felt. And, I'm out here flipping bushes right now, and that's pretty much all I'm doing all day long. And this is such a light rod. It doesn't give you that fatigue at the end of the day from throwing that big stick, but you still have all the power that you might need. So again, this isn't really about Daiwa necessarily, but it's just, get the rods and reels that you feel most comfortable with. And one of those things that I believe is just the consistency over all of those rods and reels. So hope you guys like this. If you guys want to see more, demonstrations or things like about rods and reels, baits, techniques, things like that, just drop it in the comments below. We'll be happy to do some more videos like this. And hope you guys get out there and catch some fish. See ya.